everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie. It is on Netflix. It's called Jumping from High Places, and in this movie it is from Italy. And in this movie we see this severely, like, she has this anxiety disorder and she's afraid of everything to try in her life. Her name is Soul in this movie, but when she gets this letter from her best friend Emma, who passed away in this movie, we see she start reconsidering everything in her life and start trying new things. Also in this movie, she meets a brand new two guy who may or may not, she will have a relationship in this movie. That is what this movie it is about. This movie also is about self-discovery, I guess, trying things you are afraid of. I thought this movie is that the plot is quite interesting. Although this movie isn't for everyone, but I found this movie to be quite interesting about this girl Soul, who is 25 years old. Everybody around her, she's like, oh, why you are not doing anything with her life, her mom and everything. This movie, it is kind of little comedy / drama, and I thought this movie, all the location in this movie, of course, looks absolutely amazing. It takes you to so many beautiful places in Italy, which I always love watching. And this actress, she is quite charming in this movie, that you do believe her and you do believe all the problems she has in her life. She's really sweet. She has one of those sweet face, like, you feel for her. That's what I was thinking watching this movie. Although this movie do drag here and there, there's a lot of, like, draggy scene this movie has. Still, the theme for this movie, it is quite interesting about this woman who's trying to overcome this tragedy things happen to her. Although this movie does have a lot of flashback scene, you're at the first beginning of this movie, all this flashback scene do make you very confused about what is happening on screen. I guess you later you do find out why it's like that. It's actually flashback scene, and her relationship with her best friend Emma, it is very touching. Like, this movie do show you how she grew up with her, how Emma actually helped her whole life to overcome this anxiety. Because in this movie you see she is going to this psychiatric, to get help, to get better, because she's afraid of everything. And although she really like Massimo in this movie, but she cannot say anything. Although I will say about this movie, I found it really annoying every time this, like, actress, she was looking at us and explaining everything. It was really annoying for me, unfortunately, because, like, I don't like when people start explaining like that. I can see it. I get it. This director, she was trying to create this, funny scene. Instead, it become very annoying very quickly, I will say. And she does have a lot of other friend in this movie. I thought all her relationship with everybody in this movie, it's okay. Like, it's not like over the top, they're all mean. So in this movie we do see they're all trying to help her, but she just have this condition. And as I was saying, she does do a lot of stuff. Some part of it, like some scene in this movie, they are quite funny. I'm not gonna say they're not funny. As I was saying, I really enjoy this movie a lot, but I could see some people are not liking this movie. As I was saying, this is a, like, different type of movie. It's aimed for everyone. It is like some scene, it is very slow-mo, goes like moves very slowly, and some of the scene is very predictable. However, the center actress, she really makes it work for me. I thought it's like, as I was saying, some part really funny. Some I just wish, like, my only, like, the gripe with this movie, she didn't look at me and explaining to me. It will freak out some people. I can see that. I had a really good time watching this movie, and that was my thought on this movie. It's really good about, like, anxiety disorder, which actually many people do face this anxiety. Many people has this problem. This movie try to show you in a funny way. But in real life, actually, even my one of my friends, she has this anxiety disorder, and she has this problem. Actually, she take medication, so I could see this problem is really real, and this movie tried to bring that to light. And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to check my other reviews on other Italian movie, which I do review them all the time. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.